Okay, so actually the first two are in the center. It's easy to remember. Alright, I'm starting to get the hang of it. Just get one more 0. Can actually keep it. Oh, that one I could have crashed through. Yeah, 4. Like, that's what I want. Okay, lander. Well, where did that come from? Disastrous. Sometimes I just need to use my main shot. Oh, I didn't notice there's a face there. Weird thing about heaven is that it doesn't hit right in front of you. Or at least, it's not as wide as your ship, if it does. It was a pretty good stage 1 until it wasn't, but stages 1 to 3 don't really matter at all. The game pretty much starts in stage 4. getting lots of self-destruct. Why? What you like about this game is how the devs had a strong understanding of shmup play, even though it's 8-bit era, shots from all kinds of awkward angles and stuff. Yeah, I agree. I mean, Zanac to me is really the prototype of modern shooting games. And, I mean, as I've talked about a bunch on the stream recently, it does form a direct lineage with Battle Garega. Zanac was the basis for Musha. Musha was the basis for Rising's original games. And Nakashima went on from those games to make Garega. Better. These bosses are so annoying to fight powered down. But yeah, stuff like these bosses, you know, people call them turret walls, but they're really the prototype for bosses with destructible parts, because the different turrets in the fortress are, like, for one thing, they're complementary patterns, and then the other thing is that when you destroy one, you increase the strength of the others. So it's very similar to dismantling bosses in later shmups. Like, there's strategic decisions to be made about which order you want to destroy it in. Way more impactful than any Total Plan game. It's like Zanac is the basis, image fight gets mixed in, and then Yugawa comes along. It's the ingredients for Garega, or for Manic Shooters. Seven, you bitch. Of course, I lose 7 right before. Actually, getting 0 powered up from the face is almost as good. Yeah, tough decisions about like how to cover the screen. Basically, I know what you mean. That's, I mean, modern shmups have kind of, a lot of them have dropped the idea of enemies from the sides and behind, because they basically because cave tropes are so heavily based on enemies only coming from the top of the screen. So if you're mimicking cave gameplay, then they tend to also copy that aspect of the design. But that's definitely something I miss in games that don't have it. It's definitely not worth taking 7 right now. I've got 0 powered up all the way. And that was definitely something that was... Oh, we don't need those, actually. That is part of what makes Image Fight so cool as well. And R-Type really works with that as well, or plays with that. With the using the pod to cover the front or back of the ship. But in Image Fight, it's specifically aiming in multiple directions. I really like games that use multi-directional aiming, like Image Fight or Rolling Gunner or Death Smiles. To cite some more modern examples, Blade Lancer is one that's... I've got a lot of that. Obviously Nusha. Yeah, the R-Type games are classics, there's no doubt. I mean, you might not find them the most fun to play. I think it really ranges. For me, I enjoy playing them, but 1cc'ing them is just a bit too tedious. But you really can't understate the quality of design and originality of ideas in those early IRM games. I mean, they were the house of ideas, if anyone is. I've been watching Mutt play a lot of R-Type 3 on Super Famicom, and you just can't help but be awed by the creativity they came up, or they had in coming up with those level ideas for that game. It's like constantly turning everything on, everything you would expect, just being turned on its head. You know, they really wanted to make games that felt like nothing else. You know, one IRM game that I never hear anyone talk about that I ought to play on stream is called Legend of Hero Tanma. And there's an arcade version of it and a PC Engine version as well. And I've played both, but mostly the PC Engine version. That's the one I cleared. But it's... in some ways, it's a prototype for Metal Slug. I think it's one of their earliest games that feels a lot like Metal Slug. And it's really good. Highly recommend it. Yeah, I should play I should do a clear of the arcade version on stream. Oh, I forgot that I was going to try 5 on this run, but given that I lucked into getting this maxed out 0, I'm not going to screw with anything. Got a lot of momentum right now. Ooh, 14 lives to spare too, nice. One really nice thing about 0 is not having to worry about ammo. Once it's maxed out, you can just totally ignore the power-ups. I think my shot will cover me. The main shot will cover me from enemies coming from the sides, like this guy. Yeah. So I don't actually need to worry about aiming at them with 0, but I bet I can still crash into them because of the very small shot gap. Eventually enter a level with Metroid-looking enemies that don't die when shot. You have to crash into them to kill them. You won't die from doing that. I think I know the enemies that you're talking about because I think it was in Area 8. And there was a type of enemy I encountered in Zanac EX that they would just hang around forever, just like slowly following me. And I was able to survive just by avoiding them, but I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. So I imagine it might be those. Don't need to move up here. Yeah, okay, so I figured it might not be as safe as I hoped, letting those things crash into the side of me. Should have been more aggressive. Alright, so we gotta keep an eye out for the face. In the boss fight, I think it's like around this part of the screen. Let's try. Let's see if we can get it with 5. Ah, shit. No, just passed it. And it was towards the right side, actually. Well, now we have 5 for no reason. And 5 is really not what you want during these mid-boss fights. Always gonna ruin my 7. I think that's the final boss, or the, yeah, that was the stage boss. The music starts to fade a little bit after this. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mute. Fuck. That was stupid, I should just pause the game. Oh, that powered up though. So in this version of the game, I think this is as far as I've played before. This guy's a pain. Get off the friggin' bottom of the screen. Take it. Every once in a while there's these weird gaps where presumably there's supposed to be rank enemies. Or actually, maybe the mid-boss fight was supposed to keep going. Like in Truxton, when the stage just keeps scrolling for a while, even though the boss is dead. Yeah, and the other thing about recovery is that you've got so many lives that you can usually spare a couple during the recovery. So you might chain die, but eventually, if you've got a nice chunk of lives in stock, you can get it back. I think that's something that the game's balance kind of, or the game kind of takes into account in balancing, and why it makes sense for you to have so many extra lives, and why just because you have 20 lives doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game's going to be a free clear, because you can easily lose 5 lives at once. What was that, what did I hit on the ground there? Getting hungry. 7 power-up cycle. It's got to stay alive a little bit longer. As your brother put it, with most games, you start with 3 lives with good play. You can get 3 more. In Zanac, you'll get dozens of lives and you'll need them all. Yeah, I like that. I like the that balance. That's what most of the early compile games are like. Blazing Lasers is like that. The Last Day games are like that. Where you don't. That's a grab. Not all of them are equally as hard. I think Musha is kind of the first one where they reel it in and you only get a few extends. But yeah, why not give lots of extends and then kill you a lot? Alright, it's the farthest I've ever been in this version. Oh shit, that was close. Hate these things. That was way too close also. And we're almost back to 7. Power up cycle. Alright, just one more 7. Huge one. Shit. Don't want to be up here. That was an accidental grab. Okay, I don't remember this boss. Watch the missiles. This background looks really cool. Maxed out 7. I'm gonna die in the next 5 seconds. I think the reason that I got so used to using the special weapons only and not using the main shot oh wait, that doesn't make sense, never mind. When I first played this game, it was on the Wii Virtual Console. Which is where I got into a lot of shmups and where I got into clearing like actually once he's seeing them. And I could not really wrap my head around this one. Okay, so these are the Metroids, I think. Yep. But it's really fun now. I like it a lot. Right. Oh, that wasn't one. Alright, we got a 7 coming up. Almost missed it. No! Yeah, right with a smiley right there too. We almost got to see the laser. That's alright. Still got the smiley. Wait, why did my main... What powered down my main shot? How did that happen? Get out of here. Get out. Really gotta focus for this stage. If you get the wide shot by the eye face, but you weren't a triple shot before, a chip will power you down. Wow, that is so specific. But good to know the logic behind it. Oops. I mean, I could almost see an entire game being based around this concept. It's pretty challenging. Alright, lives total still looking healthy. Stage is over. You know it's really gonna suck if I clear this here, that I'm not recording it. This can be really terrible video quality if I have to pull it from Twitch. Oops. Didn't mean to grab that. Big weaknesses of the lasers that the Metroid shut it down hard. That makes sense. Yeah, that's the really nice thing about 7 is the penetrating ability of it. You don't have to worry about getting walled by missiles or spiraling projectiles. Alright, we'll stick with 3 until I die, I guess. This is annoying. God. It just knocked your shield right off you. Bastard. So I usually try to go for the actors that fire the spiraling projectiles first. Oh shoot, should have crashed into that one. Big miss. Starting to hemorrhage lives a bit. What the? I got so annoyed by the fact that I couldn't shoot to the right that my hand slipped off the stick. Oh, I tried 3 again. I got shut down so hard by that mid-boss. Oh no, not 4. 4 is actually better in this one than it is in the MSX games, though, because it doesn't last forever. Despite looking stronger, the double and triple shot just travel faster. That's interesting. I don't know if I should switch for 6. I don't like that one either. Just hold out, hope to get something better. I guess 4 is not as terrible in this version. Yeah, that's actually kind of like how in Musha I noticed that you get your main shots powers up from 1 dagger to 4, but during boss fights it actually does the same amount of damage. And I missed the 7. So even if you die during a boss fight, you don't fully lose your damage output. Alright, we're going into area 10 now, I think. We got a lot of momentum. Surprised I'm surviving with 4. Excuse me. That was pretty funny. I died at the same time as the boss did, so it was like it was playing a fanfare for the death. These motherfuckers, they love these. I've been trying to swear less on stream. I gotta remember to do that, or not to do that. You know, so there's kids in the room with them or whatever. That was close. That was way too close. Ah, there's a difference between the cartridge and FDS system, or FDS version here. Which is that come from, oh, okay, with the enemies. The wedges that come from behind are different color than the ones that come from in front. Yeah, I do remember I didn't notice that as a version difference, but I noticed that the other night. Can't get over there. Alright, come on. I want the 7. Oh, I thought killing the boss would clear the 7 off the screen. Yeah, that seems like a good change. In the cartridge version, to have them, the sandwich enemies, be different colors. Yeah, these guys here. Infinite milking and the backwards warps break the score. That makes sense. Yeah, backwards warps. Really strange decision. I mean, warps at all. I guess that warps are popular in games at this time. Like this is definitely the epitome of secret-based gaming. But yeah, the backwards warps definitely such an obvious game-breaking feature, or score-breaking at least. Let me try using this. Oops. Yeah, there's so many of these games that are breakable by infinite milking, too. It's... I always thought, when I first learned about that, like, boss milking, I thought it was really funny that people would complain about that. Like, the game was broken because you can milk bosses. Just be like, just don't do it, then. I get it now, but I just thought it would make me want to disregard the score. This is kind of annoying. Yeah, like, just back to what you were saying about things coming from different angles. Additionally, the bullets are aimed very precisely at, like, I don't know how many degrees, but it's way more than the traditional, like, 45 or 27-degree bullets that you see in this era. Or, sorry, not 27, 22. Like, that definitely makes micro-dodging possible. It normally isn't in games this old, because it's all 8-directional shots. So you can't exactly predict where a bullet is coming. There's no approximation, to put it that way. Oh, Metroid's back. Are we on area 11 or 12 right now? Okay, so I need to not take power-up chips, I think, because I didn't have triple shots when I picked up the Smiley. Or activated it, whatever. It's too much. Oh yeah, pump up the rank, and yeah, as a scoring tactic, basically to pump up the rank for strong enemies that are worth more. Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, that is like... that was totally unnecessary. Could have just moved out of the way. That's how a lot of modern rank-based games are scored. Like, drive up the rank so you get more bullets so you can get larger cancels. So it really could have been a prototype for that. This feels like it's gonna take forever right now. Yeah, I had a feeling I wouldn't get around that. Can I get that one? Please stay. God. Alright, that boss timed out. I don't know that it would have been extremely difficult to get that kill. Damn it. Need to get rid of this guy. Losing it. It's all falling apart. Come on. This is definitely not what the ending of Zanac EX was. Don't really know what to do here. Maybe focus on one side. Okay, we're done with that part. So, pretty much just lost 8 lives there, I think. Oh yeah, the mid-boss is changing color. Again, another thing, like, I noticed that playing the other version, but then I didn't notice that, or I didn't realize it wasn't here. But yeah, that I've always thought that those mid-bosses are weird. The way that your shots bounce off. Like, really, any game in the world that has your shots bouncing off, it always means it's not effective. This is like the only game where that has a totally different meaning. I don't even know what they were going for. I mean, it does make the fights harder, because it slows down your firing rate while your shots are rebounding off screen. But it's super confusing. Look at that micro dodge. It's a strangely easy fortress for this late in the game. Manual specifically tells you that even though this is your fire shots, you're still doing damage. Yeah, I'm certain it must have been. Because I knew people would be confused by that. I bet the manual team was probably confused by it. They were like, hey, why does this happen? I'm just gonna try taking 6 here. Because I feel like, wait, yeah, we can get 7. Shit. I think I was still invincible from the pickup. I forgot. The power-up invincibility lasts really long. Did you see that? What a death. Oh, where did I get this from? Oh, there's a lot of flicker now. What the hell? No clips allowed? That's by accident. It's my bad. I'll have to fix that. Unless that's like an affiliate only feature. Yeah, that's annoying. The lander that spawned from it was just the insult to injury. Come on. Ah. Okay, I'll have to go into the settings. I have no idea why it would be set that way, unless it's the default. Why would I not want to allow clips? In a hot tub stream? Yeah. Alright, we only got 6 lives left. It's a little bit scary. So one's next. Oh, really? Take 3 just for laughs. Yeah, you know it's Zanac when uh-oh, only 6 lives left. We got 7 lives left now. Lucky number 7. He's doing a good job for defense here. Don't start. I didn't disable it. It's an accident. Probably some stupid fucking safety shit they have it disabled for. not doing a good job of not swearing. It's easy when your mom's in the room with you. It's a little bit harder. Oh, shoot the machines. Okay. Whoops. This is also totally something that was not at all in Zanac EX. Okay, do I need to hit the last machine, or can I kill the brains now? Okay, I can at least kill that one. So I can probably kill this one as well. This is rough. The way these things move, these Pokeballs. Okay, so I am gonna have to kill the one that's behind. So it'd be really nice to have a different weapon. How do these friggin' Pokeballs move? Oh, come on. Not like this. That movement is so weird. Alright, we got it. We're in the stream. Alright, we're gonna have the final turret wall phase. Or is that the final boss? Oh, that's the final boss. So totally different final boss. Zanac EX just has the same exact final boss as Aleste. Is this loop? That's twice in 1 week. I'm the Messiah of Earth. Earth needs to get its shit together. Oh yeah, the way that you get the huge score bonus and then it adds back, or you get the huge lives bonus for finishing the game, and then you get points when they're added back. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, I noticed that in EX did the same thing. I think by Blazing Lasers, maybe even by Aleste, they had fixed that. So you still get the huge count of extends at the end of the game, but it doesn't add back into your score. It's just kind of funny. Alright, I might have to clear that again so I can get a better quality video of it. This will be the third upload in a row that is Twitch quality video. But it's good to finally clear that after many, many years of not understanding the game. To come back and come to grips with it. And in fact, it's really good too. Really enjoyable.